Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Cleveland Indians. It's interleague baseball on the show. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 on the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove, and a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
In now, John Birdie. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan, please,
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one back for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Castro at third with 2 away. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
JT Riddle.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In is Curtis Granderson, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Here's Leonis Martin, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
Ball one.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, one man out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 3-2 one more time, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Now batting, Neil Walker. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First offering on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Alfaro is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certain.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. On deck, Carlos Santana. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Whoa.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least get...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Castro's able to get there. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next from Miami, JT Riddle. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Curtis Granderson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 4-3. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Berge, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. To 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. No balls and a strike to count. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, John Birdie, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0. Line hard to center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan.
Settling in now, Jordan Luplow, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped up. Walker is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ready once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, JT Riddle. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 3. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Bradley Zimmer will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Sierra. He's there and records the first out. Striding in, Bradley Zimmer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Birdie moves over, and that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tyler Olson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 49, Tyler Olson.
Ready for another chance. Curtis Granderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 65.
Ready for another shot now, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready now, Magneuris Sierra. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 4-3 game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Naquin. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Anderson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Sierra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, James Hoyt.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2, here it is. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder, John
Into the box now, John Birdie. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-1, no strikes.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. John Birdie is the second out in the 7th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Ramirez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 3. Tayron Guerrero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tayron Guerrero.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Two and 0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Carlos Santana now. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, Jordan Luplow. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lindor, base runner at first with one out. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 1-1 pitch misses down below the knee. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Adam Conley.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. Sierra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So striding forward now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Zimmer carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-0. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. From the stretch, the 1-2 hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. Guerrero is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. Score holds at 4-3. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Jorge Alfaro will be next. The 3-2 pitch. works at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now in the box, JT Riddle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hopped up. Ramirez is under it, and that's the third out. Miami down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ball one, well below the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Leonis Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Another one sent foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Austin Bryce enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. In his career, Santana has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Bryce, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The set and the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 3. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, the center fielder, Magneuris Sierra.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sierra, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in,
now
John Birdie. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Birdie.
First offering on its way. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fouled off. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 5-3 Miami. Sergio Romo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Sergio Romo.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Indians, the left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So striding in, Kevin Plawecki. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Riddle has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Caleb Smith takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Sergio Romo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.